am cleansing and cleaning anything within me, especially within my womb. Hey beautiful ones, Fran here, back with another video. So before we go any further, thank you for watching, thank you for being here, thank you for subscribing. If you are new to the channel, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know that you're new so we can welcome you to Fran's fam. Also, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Around here, we are raising consciousness and changing mindsets, one video at a time. All right, guys, so I am going to do an Ask Dr. Fran on Fridays. I'm going to try this for a couple of months and see how it goes. You guys send me a lot of questions about a lot of things, and some I try to actually respond to via email, but sometimes I can't. And I noticed a lot of repetitive questions, and I just want to make sure that I am assisting you guys as much as I possibly can. All right, so today's question and answer, I'm going to do two questions today. The first question is about a young lady emailed me, and she said that she had attracted a sexually transmitted disease, and she wanted to know about manifesting healing for herself and trying to heal her body through manifestation and prayer. So before I talk about the manifestation part of that and the healing part of that, I think it's really important that I touch on some things. And this video is going to be really in-depth and very real. So if you are sensitive to fragile information and women information and, womb information, then this video is probably not for you. You should probably just stop watching now. But if you are with it and you are cool with hearing about what I'm going to talk about, then let's jump into it. First of all, the email that she sent me made me feel some kind of way. I really felt some kind of way, and I'm going to tell you why I felt some kind of way. Because as women, a lot of times we're not taught about how sacred our temple is. Like, our bodies are sacred. Our womb is sacred. And a lot of people don't really understand that energetically, anyone that you sleep with, any person that you allow into your body. So we talk about allowing people in our energy fields and in our vibration, right? This is so much deeper than that, because anybody that you allow in your body, any energy that you allow in your body becomes part of you for a very, very long time. Some of us have been lucky enough to not contact any sexually transmitted diseases. Some of us have. The first thing is that you have to be very cautious about who you are sharing your body with and who you are allowing to infiltrate your temple. Your womb is a sacred space. This is the space where creation happens. Not only us having children, but most of us create from our womb, right? This is the sacred chakra. This is called the sacred chakra for a reason, right? Everything that happens here is sacred. You should not be sharing your body, your energy, your time, your vagina with anybody that you don't trust and that does not honor you and that does not respect you and that is not your partner. Now, I know that the world teaches you different. Nowadays, everybody's having sex with everybody. It's okay to have sex. You can sell your body for sex. You can be this and do that and get money for sex and Birkin bags, the whole nine. I get it. I get it. I live in the world too. I understand that. But as spiritual beings, right, who are not only honoring our spirit, we have to honor our bodies, our temples. When you allow someone into your energetic vibrational field, your womb, you are taking on all of that person's stuff, right? You're taking on all their energy. Your spirits are combining and you're becoming one, right? So you want to become one with somebody who's a little who's a little more highly elevated than just an average. When you're trying to be more highly elevated, you don't want just an average, right? You want someone who is connected to spirit, who is also honoring their body, right? And taking care of themselves. As women, we have set aside a lot of the old time teachings. Like I tell people all the time, my mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, very Southern women, very, very Southern women. And we were taught how to take care of our bodies, right? A lot of things now society will tell you, well, don't do that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to internally clean your body because your body cleans itself, etc., etc. That's all cool if that's what you do. I was taught to take care of myself, to make sure that I am cleansing and cleaning anything within me, especially within my womb, right? That is why a lot of women end up with hysterectomies, endometriosis, all of these diseases, not even sexually transmitted diseases, but other diseases, because we're not taking care of our goddess health. We're not taking care of our feminine health. A lot of people right now are doing yoni steams, which yoni steams are great. They are doing different things, injecting vitamins into the womb, things like that. Whatever works for you. I'm an old-fashioned girl. I believe in cleaning and clearing it out. I clear and clean my womb, my sacred chakra. I use sage. I use teas, herbal teas, all kinds of things to make sure that I'm not holding any unwanted energy within my womb, within my vagina, within my body. Anything that I don't want, I want it to go. When we have multiple sex partners, or we have multiple partners sexually, so it's sex partners, it's just what it is. When we have multiple sex partners, there's no way you can be fully responsible for who that person is sleeping with, right? In real life, you want a monogamous partner who is monogamous with you and who is giving you everything you need, and you are giving them everything they need. That's how it should be. A lot of times, because we don't honor ourselves, we feel less than worthy of that kind of relationship. If we feel bad about ourselves, or if we are having self-esteem problems or self-worth issues, we give ourselves away to people, right, who play on that weakness within us, but also who don't give a doggone about themselves. So they're walking around transmitting diseases and nasty energy. So you have to honor your temple. Be mindful of who you're sharing your body and your energy with. Be mindful. The answer to your question about manifesting healing, I believe that our higher power, God, can heal anything. This young lady did not want to write this under the comments because she was embarrassed, and I understand that. So here's some things that I'm going to suggest that you do. We can always go to God for every single thing because God can fix it. He's the ultimate fixer. Heart fixer, body fixer, healer. I've seen God heal some miraculous things. Amazing things. What I'm going to suggest that you do is ask for God to give you discernment around herbs you can take, natural things you can do to clear and cleanse your body. But also, it sounds like to me at this point, you need to be asking for direction for a good physician who can help to get this processed. Maybe a holistic physician, not a regular medical doctor. You can go to a holistic physician because it seems as you're looking for more of a holistic approach to that. You also need to see yourself as healed and completely healed. But more importantly, you need to forgive yourself because we all make mistakes. Things happen. Nobody can tell you that things can't happen. You need to forgive yourself, but you also need to honor yourself going forward enough to know that if you are having intimate connections with people, if they're not people that you're in long-term relationships with or that you have been married to or are married to or whatever the case may be, use protection. If you feel like your partner is not monogamous, use protection, period. This is your body. This is your temple. This is what houses the Spirit of God, and you only have one. You only have one, so you have to take care of it. If I was you, I would see myself every day as completely and totally healed. I would concentrate on that area. There are also crystals that you can use for healing that you can actually lay on the chakra, and you can ask for things to be dissolved and removed. Again, I am not a doctor. I am a doctor, but I'm not a medical doctor. So therefore, I am giving you my advice. This is my advice. I am not a doctor, so I need to give you that disclaimer. But I'm telling you what I would do if it was me. I would focus on direct healing to the area that needs healing. I would use crystals and herbs. I would also work on internal cleansing, taking herbs and holistic medicine that will begin the process of internal cleansing. So that's where I would start. But I would also forgive the person that gave that to me, and I would forgive myself, which may not be easy for you. And forgiveness is never really easy, but it is necessary. So I would suggest that you do that, and that is where I would start. Bless you with that. The second question that I'm going to answer is about how to harness your goddess energy. I'm going to do a whole video about this one day, but I keep getting this question about not feeling like, about women who are not feeling feminine or having problems embracing their feminine energy and having problems really feeling good about themselves. So I'm going to say this, that the power of self-love, self-worth, self-care is huge in harnessing any kind of goddess energy, right? If you're not in love with yourself, and when I say in love with yourself, I'm not talking about being conceited or arrogant, but I'm talking about knowing that you are like the whole package, the total package, like that this is it, yeah, you see it, don't you, right? Okay. You can't expect that kind of love in return, right? If you are not completely and totally in love with you, it's going to be hard for someone else to be completely and totally in love with you. To me, harnessing the goddess energy within you starts with understanding who you are as a goddess, understanding who you are as a child of God, understanding past the queen stage, but understanding that you are a goddess, right? So The world talks about a lot of goddesses. We hear about Venus and Aphrodite, and we hear about Oshun and Oya. But you know, Esther was a queen, but Esther was also a goddess in the Bible, right? Naomi, Boaz's girl, she was a goddess. They were able to really stand in their power and attract the things that they wanted, right? They knew who they were and they loved themselves enough to wait for the right thing because they were not going to settle because they knew who they were. If you are having problems really tapping into your goddess energy, then you need to spend some time cultivating self-love. You need to start affirming, looking yourself in the mirror and telling yourself how beautiful you are. You need to start standing up, walking straight, commanding energy when you come into the room. You have to work on you. And that energy that you have within you is going to begin to flow outward. It just, there's no other way, right? But if we are feeling insecure or some kind of way about ourselves, that's going to show too. Your energetic vibration meets people before you meet people. Have you ever been in a room and somebody walks in the room and you're like, whoa, who is that? And you're like, I want to know them. I want to know them. I like them. I like their energy. I like them. You don't even know them, right? But it's because they come in the room and they have such a commanding presence. You're like, yeah, I need to get next to that person. Then have you been in a room, when you walk in the room, somebody walks in the room, they walk in and they're like, they're looking down. They won't look you in the eyes. They look very unsure and very not sure of themselves, etc., etc. You're like, you start to feel sad for them. Your energy goes before you. It meets people way before you meet them. So you have got to practice working on how you feel about yourself and how you want to see yourself in the world. How do you want to show up? Like, how do you want people to see you? You have to see yourself like that. The way you want people to see you, you have to see yourself that way. You can't expect for somebody to think, oh my God, she's dynamic, if you don't think you're dynamic. It all starts with you. So working on that energy, working on what you put into the world, working on yourself, taking your spiritual baths, using your spiritual oils. Listen, this sits on my desk every day. I have one in my purse. I put on my love oil every single day. Not because I really am trying to attract more love. You can never have enough love though, right? Depends on what kind of love it is. I wear my love oil every single day. I wear it every single day because I want to show up as love in the world and I want to draw love to me, right? So when I say I'm not trying to attract love, I'm not trying to attract a boo or a bae or whatever. That's what I meant. I want love every single day, all day, constantly. And I wear my love oil every day. I also take our goddess love baths. I do everything that works with the rhythm of me loving me and me attracting love and sending love into the universe. You have to work on yourself. This spiritual thing is a whole package. It's a whole package. It's a whole package. And if you are not working on yourself, then you're just kind of putting any kind of energy into the world. And that's not what you want to do. You clearly want to put in your goddess energy. So that would be my suggestion about that. I'm only going to do 2 questions because I don't want the videos to go too long. And I'll just start doing this on Fridays and we'll see how we roll with it. I used to do it a long time ago. Long time ago. Go back and check out those videos. All right. I will talk to you guys soon. Remember to subscribe. Bye for now.